Well, we've been talking to the coaches. Who is it? Who's going to step up? And every time we've asked any of them, they've all said your name. So tell us about what's going so good for you and why that is so far in camp.
The thing that's really just going good for me right now is just paying attention to details. I feel like I took that more serious this summer. Me being out for a little minute, I took that more serious. So leading into fall, it was just I was able to play fast, and yeah, I feel like that's was growing for me.
Do you is it a matter of, man, there's roles to be had out there and you saw the opportunity, or do you feel a little pressure? Just mindset wise, how have you kind of seize the moment?
No, I didn't really think it was any pressure. I just knew it was a opportunity that I could grab. So I just took advantage of that opportunity and worked hard.
Being a part of a receiver room that has, so many guys that don't have as much experience, talking with the older guys like Peter, Jacob, they were saying, like, that's a strength for us. So, like, when you hear that, how much more confidence does that give you, knowing, like, not only is it that the guys in the room are believing it, but they've seen how you guys are playing in practice and can believe in that ability too?
I feel like it's just them, they teach us a lot. So them teaching us and talking us up and getting us ready for practice and stuff just makes us play way faster. So us producing, those older guys like Jake and Pete, they really see it. So I feel like it builds all our confidence if the older guys have confidence in you. So
what do you add to the receiver core? Are you more of a, Mike Jeff was really good at running routes and high pointing the ball. What are your best attributes?
I can run, big play. I feel like I got a big play in me at any moment. I feel like that's really just the main two. I can run routes, run real good routes, and run fast. I run real fast. I can stop fast, run fast, stop fast. So I feel like those are good two attributes: big play and able to run routes.
Now, are you a go route guy, or do you like to run post, or do you like those maybe button hooks or what have you?
I mean, I like the go ball because that was easy touchdowns, but yeah, I think I like routes more, like running posts and actually giving the defender something to get me open. So yeah.
What is it that you're doing? I mean, I know the mental mindset matters, but what is it that has made you a better receiver now than like a year ago? What are you actually doing better on the field?
I feel like on the field I'm actually playing fast and I'm able to read like what's going on, what the defense has going on. Like, okay, then this coverage, I can run this route like that, or I can take it inside release. So I feel like I'm just reading the defense way better so I can play faster and know where I can potentially get the ball.
When you came out of high school, a lot of, not just wide receivers, all positions, college maybe is a little tougher in this area. What was the thing that gave you the most trouble that maybe took a while before you got to the point that you're at right now?
I feel like really it was just knowing, like I knew what to do, but just when I get out there, seeing it and knowing, okay, this is what I went over. I feel like just recognizing the game and the game speed, I feel like that was the biggest adjustment for me.
As Ben Woolrich has developed over the offseason, obviously coming off of the injury, but now he's back, going through camp and everything. How have you seen him kind of elevate his game to prepare for the season?
Ben he's a pro, man. I don't know. He just, everything detail-wise, he's detailed from start to finish. So I feel like that's what made him able to come back so quick because the details it makes him elite.
Do you feel like because you have a quarterback like that, like, yeah, there are good quarterbacks, but then you mentioned the word elite. Do you feel like because you guys have that, that's going to make, the pass catching ability from the receiver room to develop even quicker in game?
Most definitely, because Ben, if you're wrong, he'll get on you. So I feel like he's so detailed, it forces us to focus on details because we know if we not detailed, we're not getting it. So I feel like that's what Ben, that's details.
I don't know how much you've heard, but when you hear guys like me say, man, I don't know about the wide receivers, who's going to make plays? Like, what are you thinking? Like, what y'all have a chip on your shoulder? Like, what are y'all saying amongst yourselves?
We have a chip on our shoulder, but we know what we can do. Like, we know we work every day. We know we go out and do the right things, put the right things on tape. So it's really just about knowing what we can do and we're not saying, we not care about what y'all saying, but it's just, we focus on what we can do and we know what we can do. So
he mentioned Jefferson. I mean, he was fabulous last year. So, like, what did you see in watching him that maybe with him not here, that you can try to duplicate this year?
I seen that his practice reps look just like in-game reps. That's what I see. That's the first thing I noticed. Like in practice, he run exactly the same speed he run in the game. So that's something I feel like I took from him. Like since he went on by his way, I feel like him running full speed every rep, getting the right foot count. I feel like that's what I took from him because it wasn't a switch. Like it wasn't a flip of a switch. It was just always on. He was always running hard. So I feel like that's what I took from him.
Back to Kev's previous question, you guys sort of floating under that radar per se. You know, we're like in the middle of talking season. We haven't played any games yet. Everybody's trying to pinpoint, you know, who's going to be that breakout guy for this team or that team. Is it exciting to be in a position on a team that's not really getting a lot of a pub, or there's more quote unquote question marks surrounding that? Is it more exciting as you enter into a season, kind of being under that radar a little bit?
Yeah, I think I like being underneath the radar because once we make plays and everybody does what they're supposed to do in big explosive plays during the season, it's going to be a question mark. Who is this guy? This guy can play. So I kind of like being underneath the radar because you can surprise a lot of people.
Have you thought about 1 game in, 2 games in, 3 games in, you go out there and you make those plays like you mentioned, then the name Rob Williams is talked about a lot. It's floated around a lot. Have you thought about that at all and what that might, because you worked up to this point in your life to be a name that's mentioned a lot. Have you thought about that?
I thought about it, but it's really just 1 game at a time, really. Like, once the talk is coming, we're going to be mid-season, so everybody's going to be talking, but I'm going to be still in game mode, like, still grind mode. So I thought about it, of course. I feel like everybody thinking about being that big name, but it ain't really just hit me yet.